apparently it's going to rain later. So we are trying to beat the rain. I guess it doesn't matter, this pile, because we got some black and red spaghetti. You can leave this out in the rain for a week and it'll be fine. But sometimes people put piles out early if it's going to rain later. Sometimes they don't. So I decided to err on the side of caution and come out early. So welcome to another day, or afternoon, or evening, however it turns out, of trash picking. All right, what do you think we have here? I think we have nothing. I don't think there's going to be anything good in this pile. So we got kids' books. This is going to be hard to not make a mess, but we'll clean it up if we make a mess. We got the Soul Skate. What is that? Do you like put that on your shoe and skate around? I feel like that's something where if I tried to use it, I would die. Word Perfect. Sim City. Welcome to an LGR blurb about Sim City. Alright. I'm not trying to load up on old software. Extension cord. Oh. And wow, they piled a bunch of junk up here on top of the grill. Do we have grates? No. Alright, so I'm gonna have to clean all this stuff up because I just made a big mess. But at least we got this one cord, which is worth absolutely nothing. A, it's starting to rain, and B, at the last pile, I'm pretty sure another picker saw me with my camera. So, are these people gonna figure out that I'm doing this? I was kind of hoping that they would figure it out organically. Like, hey man, I saw one of your videos online. But, I don't know. Maybe the cat's out of the bag. But I guess we'll take this thing, because it is free. You might wonder, why would I not want people to know that I make these videos? And I think I will quote Harvey Spooner, who told me one day at a flea market, I like to keep my two worlds separate. That makes sense to me. You know, there's the YouTube world, where I'm just an anonymous guy who pretty much doesn't exist, except to the 300 people who watch my videos. And then there's the real world, where people know my name, like at Cheers. I don't know why I want these pans, but I'm not being too picky today. But I suppose eventually the cat will be out of the bag and everybody will know that I'm a YouTuber. It's not like it's some big secret, you know? But it's just like, I want to just kind of do my thing and keep my worlds separate. Do I need those? Nah. Here. Is that a good thumbnail? Did they check the oil? I bet you could rebuild that blower. Maybe Harvey Spooner could do it. All right, file cabinet, lots of leaves, and we'll go to the next pile. Looks like it's starting to rain a little bit more. See the raindrops keep falling on my trunk. But I'm not gonna let that put me into a funk, because look at what we got here. A nice little Kenmore sewing machine. I feel bad scrapping all these sewing machines, but nobody buys them, nobody uses them. Nobody sews their own clothes anymore. And when I mean nobody, I don't mean literally nobody. But most people don't. But I bet that motor still runs. It's not bound up, it's nice and smooth. Put 120 volts to it, I bet it'd run. This machine, well, I don't know. That seems to be a little bit frozen. But that's a nice solid cast iron machine that will probably end up getting turned into a fender on a 2021 Kia. And so it goes. It's still raining, but you know what? We got bikes, and we like bikes. So we're gonna snatch up these bikes in the rain. First is surprisingly lightweight Diamondback. There, does that look good? Does it look good crooked on the rack? It's actually hard to get bikes on a rack with one hand. And then we've got the Fuji MX460. And I got this scab on my shin. See that scab right there? It's bleeding now. It's dripping blood. Because this tire just whacked me in the scab. It's kind of gross, isn't it? It's like an epic saga. Maybe I'll describe how I got that scab some other time, but it's windy, it's chilly, it's rainy. But we got two awesome bikes, so I'm happy about that, despite my injury. The last clip that I recorded, it turned out I didn't record it. So there was that. And my lights are going dim. The battery's going down. And I think I just showed you someone's address label. Ooh. Ring doorbell, not a sponsor. Yet. Broken radio flyer sled. Alright. Battery backup. Somebody already snatched the battery. I'm not a conspiracy. Oh, hey, how you doing?
For the cost of the battery, you can buy a new one.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I feel like somebody went out of their way to not throw anything good in that pile. So, let's at least cut the cord. That was an easy cord to cut. And cut the other end off. Now, when I was looking at that, the guy came out and he said, for the cost of the battery, you could buy a new power supply. So, I don't think he knew I was just looking for the battery for scrap. But speaking of batteries for scrap, there's one. It's still in there from the other night. All right, you want to look at some bar stools? It is so wet out right now. Are these nice? I don't know. I don't know from bar stools, really. It's a nice house. It's a nice area. I'm assuming they wouldn't have crappy bar stools. I don't know. While we're here, I guess we could get the rest of the bar, too. But, yeah, I don't think these are really for us. I don't think I really have a market for that, do I? Man, I'm tempted. Yeah, I'll ponder it, and if I put them in the car, I'll let you know. I think tonight's video might end up being kind of short because it's just so slow out here. There's like nothing going on. Here's some kind of weird old lamp, though. Does that look like anything that we should take? Is that a lamp or a trophy? Is it a loaf? Oh, I know what it is. It's like a big hookah for smoking herbal tobacco. Geez, that's elaborate. These people must have really liked their herbal tobacco. And all kinds of other stuff in here. Let's see. Tobacco pina colada. I don't know, does that look like it's made out of brass? I don't want to get pulled over on the way home and arrested for having paraphernalia in my car, but I guess if it's a couple of pounds worth of metal, we'll take it. What's this thing? What is this thing? The Star Pro Max? It's like a giant hamburger press or something. Well, and let's see. How about this tire? Is that a good tire? Looks like a good tire. All right. Well, I'll carefully inspect this tire to see if it's got any cuts in it or anything, but maybe we'll take all this crap. Yeah, we'll take it all. Let's see. Right up here is the house that had the bar stools on the left. Yeah, it looks like someone snatched them up. So it's been at least an hour since I found anything, and it's been about 7 hours since I left my house. And it's raining and it's dark and it's kind of useless out here, so I'm gonna call it a night. We really didn't find anything. We found a couple of decent bikes, I guess, so that's better than nothing. But I didn't really have high hopes today. But you always got to come out. You never know what you're going to find. And I do appreciate you guys. I do appreciate you guys keeping me company as we've been driving around. So until next time, thanks so much for watching.